sure you photo ready when you see me games. I thought I told you lames, we are not the same. Chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang. Ooh, chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang.
This type of hit a knee and pray. I go stay.
Ready?
Whatever's meant for me. Throw me to the wolves and I survived it. Now it's hell to pay. I can feel me rising up. Pressure ball this diamond up. This like perfect timing, huh? They are way too fond of us.
Here we go. Dallas 92.
Count to y'all, but ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He talkin' sporty, wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop, he don't like to pass the ball. That chicken, he talkin' big hit, I was kicking in houses for it. That's two different tickets, right? Oh yeah, they loud, boy, them players lazy, they don't get no bread. Yeah, they be counting, boy, them labels scouting, boy, they talking M's only the thousand, boy. They get you touched, and they get you fouled, boy. I'm talking, you out of bounds, boy, they always screaming, Rich be snapping, I say you caught boy, I'ma lose the roof in the stain. Please don't test me like on that boy Johnny, and ain't talking James. It's like everything look cut them drop. They go insane, they want a pitch, ain't gon' get in the beef. I'ma just make them blitz. Round 4 deep in the sprinter. How that's your girl? And she in my rental. We ain't had cable, we ain't even have no channels. They changed the channel and they see me. I'm signing deals and not no plea. Burglary, being neat. Don't you size me like no rapper. I be quick to grab my ski. That's my sweet, but I be switching it depending on the week. Christian Lou, red bottom, damn, I think I cut my feet. They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but they ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty. Wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball. I wonder where that low was at. It was me against the wall. I was out here running plays. Guess it paid off after all. 17 bad girl. Her hat just got installed. She got it stiff and I got it stitches. We won't be sparing you. Chasing who? Pursuing who? I won't be chasing you. I'm 4-1. I lost the count. I'ma charge it to the game. 438 is not a game. It's just a music thing. Last player got out his lane. Put right back in his lane. I'ma sit that pat when I get to Cali. Hope it get sit back over. Running in your range, ain't send no players. All I'm getting ran over. Don't spare mine, gon' spare yours when I doing this game over. Only been rapping for like 4 months, now they playing time over. They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but they ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty. Wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Rich Eisen. And it's that time of the year. You can feel it.
Whoa, here I go. I'm jumping out of green balloon. Geronimo, man, I like big wheels. Twin cells, and I let the paint drip like the hose. Whoa, big cars. Suicide doors, I got scores. You don't know my life is hard. Make me wake up in the morning. Chinchilla for the winter, cause I swear to clip. Queen Latifah Regal.
Brandon. Hey, so listen.
Second week of training here at night.
Down! 79 runs!
You picked the wrong time to fit on me. Why would you pick the wrong time? Girl, this old Lou, and I'm the go-to.
Ready?
We need your back, bro. Need that.
71.
For real. I'm who they ask for, like.
Set! Good!
The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it
Ready?
yourself. Might got the same shoes,
Line
but
tonight.
you ain't gon' step. Did you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. She ate the through my, got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I flash you. To a place this.
All right, so let's get to the interesting part. Somehow, there isn't any footage of this mythical football game that supposedly took place at Nike HQ. But there are whispers that a certain player from LSU
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the top young agents in the game, and we're actually live here at Nike headquarters. Jordan, what are we doing out here today?
We're watching the soon-to-be #1 pick get some work in.
Oh, so you're calling it right now, huh? You think he's going first overall? That's a wrap?
Of course. I mean, I can't name one player who has dominated the way he has.
True.
The hype has been building and building since high school, and every step of the way, he has lived up to it. I mean, everyone's still talking about the college football playoff, and that was a month ago.
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our 2 semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the LSU Tigers. Monday's national championship game in Miami. We are underway here in New Orleans. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. LSU with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On second down now, Crabtree. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice throw right there, Charles. But what a season this young man's had at the quarterback position. 44 touchdown passes, just the 6 interceptions. You'd have to think definitely ticketed to be one of the top picks in the draft come April.
I absolutely agree with that, and the number... tell a good part of his story, but they don't tell everything. You got to put together the whole package, how respected he is by his teammates, what a leader he is, and that goes along with the numbers you just mentioned, and that's why he is going to be one of those top 10 picks that you suggested, maybe one of 5 or 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round in this year's draft.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Hard throw, incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. It's going the other way. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Airing one out deep for Holmes here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And a huge play that time.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll go with a keeper.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another 1st down.
Already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now this time he'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the a fake, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond, and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. A nice move by Crabtree. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10, LSU. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, Charles, we talked earlier about the upcoming draft and where this young man at quarterback might be taken. It seemed like you and I, it's a consensus. We think early on, top 10. So now if you look at a landing spot, what teams, what openings could you see for 2021 for him?
And I think you're right to put it as a top 10 selection for him, and that's where we need to focus our attention. And when you look at the top of the board, well, the #1 overall pick is Jacksonville. And really, do they have a quarterback? So I would look at it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. From a yard or two deep, and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
Running from the shotgun with Dre. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Touchdown. The LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's...
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebration. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. They're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get...
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, if there are any scouts in the building wondering about his arm strength, I think wonder no more. That was a heck of a throw.
He put that one on.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. point works to extend their lead by 2. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Here's Barrett on play action. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, that's something, Charles, that we have seen so much this year from him. A great throw there for the touchdown.
And not only did we just see that throw, it makes you think back throughout the season. You talked about it. We've seen it.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Barrett looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cameron, the intended receiver there. 3rd down here. Now Barrett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off at the 40.
Come on, let's go.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pulled in by Yvonne. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss a new...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. From the 6. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So led by a collective team effort,
Well, we're now just a few days away from the College Football Playoff Championship game, where one of the nation's top quarterbacks will take the field one last time in an LSU Tigers uniform. Now, there's no question...
Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on display tonight as we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we play for the College Football Playoffs National Championship, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the LSU Tigers. All set for football now in South Florida. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one. We are underway in the national championship game. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Now Taylor to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Taylor. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb, because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Taylor. Under pressure, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
The Clemson punter out there now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now back to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. And what a big-time play there.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Caught by Avant. They find some open field here. And just shutting him off there. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Tigers on one play have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They begin with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked downward enough really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. On 3rd down, Taylor. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A great play there. 67 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Clemson offense back out there ready for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, LSU just 1/2 away from a national title. What a story this would be. Who's going to celebrate as national champions? 2 quarters to find out as we get set for the final half of the college football season. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. He's got a man, complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A big play there. 85 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Clemson offense back out there ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Jewell, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell, and he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know that we've seen their share of struggles, and the quarterback's been hit a few times in this game, but this one can't be put on the offensive line. They gave him plenty of time to throw the football. I think ultimately he has to be a lot more decisive in his decision-making and get rid of it and find an open target.
Good footwork at the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The LSU offense already up and at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. He juked him, and he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there on 3rd down.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Point after try forthcoming. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught at the 5. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Clemson offense back out there ready for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg? Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Taylor. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Clemson punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The LSU offense already up and at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. It's a gain of 34. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him on a short little pass.
On second down, Crabtree. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Tigers just continue to roll. Well, the party is on again in Baton Rouge. Back-to-back national championships now for the LSU Tigers.